Hopefully it will work today. Sounds like there was a little glitch yesterday. Okay. It looks like we are live. Welcome everybody, those of you joining us on Zoom and those of you joining us on Facebook, on our Facebook Live page. More people are joining the call as we speak, so we're going to wait another couple minutes before getting started. In the meantime, I would invite those of you who have already joined us to find a comfortable sitting position. And gently begin your practice as we wait another couple minutes. And if you've been with me now for the last 4 weeks, you know what to do as you begin. We're going to give it 1 more minute before we start. Okay. So, if you haven't already, find a comfortable sitting position. Close your eyes and gently find your breath. Simply observing what is presenting to you right now. Your physical sensations, your emotional state, your mental state, whatever that looks like on all 3 accounts. And just simply be present to what is. Maybe you find yourself a little bit agitated today, a little bit tense. Maybe there's a lot of emotions with you right now. Whatever there is exactly what is. And again, meditation is a practice of letting what is be exactly as it is without resisting it, without wishing it to be any different than it is. It is a practice, in fact, that helps us move with the flow of life, to be one with the flow of life, to stop resisting life, shaping life, trying to control life. That doesn't mean that meditation doesn't teach us how to act with wisdom and compassion. It is a practice that teaches us to be present to life and active in life from a place of groundedness, of wisdom, non-reactivity. We find oftentimes that we are able to make better decisions when we act from that place than from a place of closed-heartedness, fear, manipulation, resistance. Today we are entering into the week 2 of our meditation that follows the Kabbalistic Tree of Life, week 2 of the counting of the Omer. So I want to spend 4 or 5 minutes laying the ground for our practice this week so that we can continue on Monday, jumping right in. The Sephirah of the Kabbalistic Tree of Life, the energy center that we meet this week, is called Gevurah. Gevurah. You would spell it G-E-V-U-R-A-H. Gevurah. Gevurah means strength. It means power. It means courage. It also means judgment or discernment. Gevurah is the energy center that follows the one we meditated on last week, Chesed, that is unbounded love, loving kindness, compassion. Gevurah is the container that receives those energies from Chesed and channels them, guides them. It controls or directs the flow of Chesed, and it does so according to the needs of the moment, the needs of the person, the needs of the time. It supports the possibility that for a container to be created to receive those energies. Chesed's energies flows gushing. Gevurah captures those energies to make use of them. Gevurah is also the Sephirah, the energy center of awe. It invites us to step into the moment, to step into our experience from a place of awe, to be in awe of life, in awe of the miracle of our own life, but to be in awe of the miracle of all life around us, to be in awe before the majesty and magnificence of the cosmos and the smallness we feel as we open ourselves to the totality of being. Chesed needs Gevurah. Too much love and the other has no room to exist. But Gevurah also needs chesed. Too much power, too much judgment, and no compassion, no love is able to flourish. Chesed and Gevurah put each other in balance. If we have too much Gevurah, then all our life is about judgment and punishment, with no compassion, no loving kindness. Gevurah is the Sephirah, the energy center of inner strength, of inner courage, of discipline. And so as we move into the second week of counting the Omer, we might find ourselves faltering or maybe being discouraged. Maybe this meditation is not for us after all. We're not good at it. We're not good enough. We need right now we need Gevurah. Because in our minds we might be thinking, how can this be only the second week? How can there still be 5 weeks after this one? How many more weeks will we need to shelter in place? Gevurah comes in right now at the right time, perhaps, for us to help us stay the course, to remain disciplined in our life and in our practice. And we need Gevurah. We need the Gevurah to help us find the courage, the inner strength to remain steady in our commitment, to remain strong in our sheltering in place practice. Because spring, gorgeous spring, is calling. Spring is calling us to just be outside, to resume life. Gevurah is here to give us the discernment we need right now. That we might know still, despite the pull, the emotional pull, that there is right from wrong. That we might make the right judgment. However difficult it might seem to us this week. As the sun is shining and the flowers are blooming, and now it's time for Gevurah. And we start this week, as it is fitting, inviting Chesed, last week's Sephirah, into Gevurah, into this week's Sephirah. As we enter this week, may we ground our resolve to stay the course of our sheltering in place. Because our sheltering in place is an act of chesed, an act of loving kindness, an act of love. That we might find the ongoing strength and courage to continue to make this small sacrifice so that others may live, that others may be spared from the coronavirus. We ask the energies of Gevurah to steady our heart, to guide our love, that our practice may be an offering to all who are suffering. Our mantra this week will be one word, as it often is. And that word is Gavriel. Gabriel. Gavriel means the strength of God. Divine strength, divine courage. Gavr is from Gevurah, it's the same root in that word. Gavri, El, the universe, the one, is my strength, my courage. So we're calling out the angel Gabriel, we're calling out the energy of Gabriel. These energies of strength and courage, of fierce determination in our practice and in our life, that we might find the discipline and the steadfastness we need. And may they express today as beautiful acts of love. I am posting now our focus on the chat room in Zoom, as well as on our Facebook page. And I am inviting you now to say the blessing for this day of the Omer. It is no longer the 7th day, and not yet the 9th day. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kideshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfirat haomer. Blessed are you, Holy One of Being, creative presence, the one who sanctifies us with paths of holiness, of mindfulness, and give us this path of counting the days of Omer. Today is the 8th day, comprising 1 week and 1 day of the Omer. Amen. And join me for a threefold Shalom chant. An invitation as you exhale to call out the name, the energies of Gabriel, to always remember that our focus is to be on the breath, that we are to mindfully observe the breath coming in and the breath going out, following its own natural rhythm. And only as we are observing the body breathing out, do we call into our mind the mantra, Gabriel. Relaxed and breathing, aware and observing. Gabriel. May we find courage, fierce determination, strength, and resolve, discernment, I mean, we channel those as acts of compassion and love today. Gabriel. Gabriel. And we gently transition out of our meditation, beginning by taking perhaps a couple of deeper breaths, moving our feet and our hands, and stretching the body. I'd like to leave you with an invitation. An invitation to walk with Gabriel, to keep him as company over the weekend, to find some time perhaps to sit in meditation for a few minutes tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, so that Gabriel can help you maintain the discipline of the practice. And to invite him, to invite the angel into your Shabbat tonight. We'll close with a threefold Shalom chant. And take a breath for Shalom. Odiani, thank you. Thank you for your presence. I have a confession to make, and maybe that might help in some of your meditation practice with Gabriel. But I found myself visualizing Gabriel's presence across the room from me, and we were meditating together. And I felt those energies pretty powerfully. Just interesting how it just presented itself on its own. But it felt fine. I didn't have to strain myself. Anyway, some of my sharing, and you always welcome. I always leave a few minutes of the space open for anyone who want to ask questions or share. So you're welcome to do that as well, or you're welcome to move on with your day. And I wish you Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for such a great message.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat
Shabbat,
Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Look for Gabriel.
Powerful meditation. Thank you.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom from the Clarence too.
Shabbat Shalom. Okay. Have a good weekend, everybody. We'll see you on Monday.